Hi everyone, this is Jay, also known as Ginger Ninja, um, bringing you another video. A bit of a selfish plug to go first. This is my band. We're called Return the Natives, based in Liverpool, and just wanting to know we've got all our music that we've just done an EP for. It's all online, all on like Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. So if you like what you hear or you're interested, just go and give us a little check out. I'd appreciate it. But we'll just get into some GBL battles in the Ultra League. Was trying out me Obstagoon. Obviously, I just me Hundo. Obviously, it's not the best IVs for Ultra League, but I was just like, I'm gonna power it up anyway at the Hundo, so I'll give it a go, see how it goes. And for a couple of days, I was up and down, trying to test it out, trying to put together some teams that worked. I actually did a 40-minute video, but ended up failing the upload, so don't know what happened there. But I just thought, whatever, I'll just delete it. It was if anything, you just missed out on me getting me ass kicked. Basically, just trying to get used to using Obstagoon. And in that one I had it as a lead, and I was trying loads of different combinations, mainly paired it with Swampert, but I just kept facing leads of Swampert when I was leading Obstagoon, and it just wasn't doing me any favours, to be fair. I lost a good chunk of points, but I put this team together and I had some very good games, to be fair. I had a couple of good sets, a couple of 5-0s, a couple of 4-1s, so that managed to drag me back up. So I broke through the 2300 barrier. I think when by the end of this I was like around 2350, so not too bad. I changed the move set on Lucario a couple of times because I was just intrigued. I've got I think I've got Aura Sphere and Shadow Ball to begin with, and then I test out close combat on him with Shadow Ball, just out of curiosity, I think. I mean, I'm not really into the fact that it debuffs, but I was just like, I started coming across a lot of steel types and stuff, so and Snorlaxes, and I was just like, well, if I can get back-to-back close combats off, it can stand me in good stead. So I tried that out, and then I was like, oh, I might go for Power Up Punch and Shadow Ball. So I haven't, well, I ran out of TMs basically, so I ended up with Aura Sphere again, which is still fine. I think I prefer Aura Sphere over close combat, but that's, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I just thought I'd have a go with it anyway. So I've got Cross Chop and Night Slash on Obstagoon. Don't know whether I might put Gunk Shot on it, because I've got very little play against like fairies and the grass types. Nothing really, it doesn't really hit Swampert very hard. But then obviously, because I've got two counter users, I just feel like I don't need the fighting charge move on it. So I might look into that. And then Venusaur, just because personally I think it's one of the best Pokemon to use in Ultra League. I have so much fun using it, like, and it's a lot of luck. He's great, whether it's in the lead or in the back. Cresselia is so dominant at the minute, and everyone's using it, and most of the time I'm able to navigate around it and beat it with Venusaur. And I don't think people realise that Venusaur can beat Cresselia. They just sort of go, yeah, I'm a Psychic type and you're a Poison type, so I've got this. But if I shield your Future Sight, if I get your baits right, and I don't shield your Main Blast, then that's a GG. Like, you're not getting past me, Venusaur. So I quite enjoy that matchup. And one of the reasons that I was going double counter as well is because of the amount of bloody Cresselia, Registeel and Giratina lineups. It's like, yeah, okay, I mean, I'm not the best player and I'm at the highest rank, but you're boring. Like, yeah, think of something original, come up with some fun teams, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, I might never get to rank 10 using this team, but at least I'm going to have a good time doing it. Whereas they all use that are just playing for time. I understand it's a tactic and you're trying to get your rank up and that, but I just don't feel like it's that much of a skill. You're playing for time. Just I'm not an advocate of it, yeah, but each to their own, I guess. So I have a good run anyway, and you'll see I come across some. Yeah, I think I got a shadow Swampert as well at some point, which was really interesting. Like, that's a lot of dust there. So won that one. So as we go into the next one, Lucario against Cresselia, which this is, I think, Power Up Punch would be good because I've given myself a bit of a bait aspect, and then obviously if I've got the Power Up Punch and then I hit the Shadow Ball and land the Shadow Ball, probably going to one-shot it, if not do it, well, a very, very big chunk with a Powered Up Shadow Ball. So I switch out and then they switch out into Snorlax, which is great for me. So getting off Cross Chop to let this one come through. It's just a body slam. It's like it wasn't enough to be a superpower, and I was like, probably not going to be doing a superpower when you've just switched in, and then you're going to lose the switching straight away. Because obviously you'd just get counted down by me, Lucario, if you took me out. So I shield the next body slam, just trying to preserve now. I'm like countering down, all shielded down, but I've got a loaded Obstagoon, and he's just going to start going to work, throwing these Night Slashes out, takes out the Cresselia, which I was like, why are you bringing Cresselia back in? You're bringing it back in because you've got Giratina in the back, and okay, you've got Snorlax instead of Registeel, but this is another one of them lines where you're trying to win just for utter bulk and playing for time. Well, because I've got such an aggressive team, it's fine. Like, I've got it. So I get to that last Night Slash, finish the Giratina off, and I'm on like 0 health. Oh, counted down. Them Shadow Claws do absolutely nothing to me there. Crazy. So that was some of the highlights from my 5 that I used in the team. I think I got a couple of 4-1s after it. Just keep getting bufflets constantly. It's great. So this is a great start. I had Lucario into Melmetal. He switches out into his Giratina. Nice. And to be fair, I could have stayed in and thrown a Shadow Ball, tried to get a shield, but I switch out straight away because there's a few times where I wasn't switching out, and I was end up losing the game because of what they are, like the other mon that they had in the back countered like my switch. So it's like if I've got a switch, if they switch and I've got a switch which can beat their switching, so I'm going to win the switch, then I'm just going to do it rather than stay in. It's sometimes the decision making, you can win the lead, but you've got to make the right decision. And sometimes switching isn't the right decision, but I have been finding that if they switch out, I'm just going to switch, even if it's still a positive matchup for me, or like not necessarily a terrible matchup. Like, I could have thrown the Shadow Ball, and either took massive health off them or took a shield straight away. It's just like, no, don't do it. So Meganium comes in, so my Venusaur comes in, so it's great. I still won the switch of Bridge, got everything lined up. They switch out to Melmetal, so I've got Lucario. I'm going to shield up just in case he's throwing superpowers, which it does. And I think if he gets to another one, it should be alright, because his attack's lowered. Yeah, and on this one I'm running close combat, end up fainting the thing down, the Melmetal down, the thing. And then I'm going to double close combat. Still a nice chunk to Meganium. And he doesn't bother shielding because I've got a loaded Venusaur in the back. So, alright, so that was one of the games from a 4-1. And another Rufflet. So, jeez. See, I didn't have climb, like running this line there. And then Shadow Swampert, I was like, what? I think I was doing a raid and I was walking around, I was like, I'll do a couple of GBLs while like in between raids. And I was walking down the street just like, what the hell? Shadow Swampert. And then he brings in a Heracross. I was like, this is a spicy ass team, this. Great stuff, I'm loving it. So I don't shield, it's a close combat, so it was a good choice not to shield. So I resisted, so I just stayed alive. He has lowered his defense. And then I've got a shield because I managed to get a frenzy bounce off. And then I don't know whether I just wasn't clicking it or what happened then, but it was an epic fail on my half. So he gets off another close combat. He takes a shield of mine. His defense is lowered, but it's still chunking away, and I am weak, obviously, to counter fighting moves. So I was like, geez. So then Napoleon comes in, I'm just like, oh man. Right, okay, cross chop. Lets it go, back to back. Is he gonna let this one go or is he gonna shield? So he shields, so I'm just hoping I can counter down. I can't. Gets off the Hydro Cannon. So Lucario comes in with no health. He gets a waterfall off. I hit for close combat. Have I got enough for back to back? I'm on no HP. Yeah, back to back close combat. So this is where like the close combat was great, and I one shot the Swampert there. Thank God. That was so close. A good game. So Articuno, which is another, that's a purifier then, so which is another favourite lead of people. So I get a close combat off which lands. So I was like, okay, obviously my defense dropped. So I end up staying in because they let it land. Take their attack, but I shield it and switch out into my Obstagoon. Tried to counter down their Articuno, but they were too quick, switched in with the Swampert, which isn't good for me. So I'm down shields and Obstagoon versus Swampert, which just isn't the best matchup. So I'm able to tank the Hydro Cannon, but he's got another one ready, so probably just gonna let it go. I'm able to tank it and get a last minute cross chop off before I'm fainted down by Mudshot. Just doesn't do anything really, so he's still got Swampert. Bring a Venusaur. He's gonna farm down, he doesn't let me, which is, that's exactly what he should be doing. A lot of people make mistakes, but if you can switch out, do it, because if you're just gonna get far down and give someone the energy, you're just doing yourself a disservice. So I shielded the Night Slash, which is a mistake, because I switched on his attack, and obviously he would have been throwing Night Slash because cross chop is resisted by Venusaur because of its poison typing. So then I fainted down before I can get a move off. But thankfully, switches his Swampert in, gets off his Hydro Cannon, doesn't do enough. Obstagoon comes in, getting the friend spent off to finish him off, to get him out of there. In comes the Articuno, but I'm fine whipping it down. So had a pretty good time there. So yeah. But again, little selfless plug. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, guys, which I hope you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see you in the next one.